Hey everybody, Mike Vasquez here. It's week 13 of 52. I'm still alcohol free, which is awesome. I'm super stoked on that. Still staying focused. No worries about dropping off of that goal. I've actually started to expand my goals a little bit. I have a 1 year plan and broke that into small chunks, which we talked about in other videos, starting at 1 day and then into 1 week and then a month. And now alcohol is not really something I even think about. Obviously, I think about it on a daily basis. It's at my work and I'm pouring beer for people. But on the way home from work, I don't ever think about grabbing a 6-pack. I'm steadfast now, deeply in my conviction that I'm not going to drink this year. So I know that we're still, I'm still going to see challenges along the way and temptations. There's been a couple really rough days at work that we were just getting absolutely crushed. And I saw somebody's ice cold beer in front of them. I'm like, man, that ice cold beer looks damn good, and I think I want one. But obviously, it's just it's a moment that will pass, and choosing to not act on it in that moment. Or afterwards because of stress or anxiety or all those other excuses that we give ourselves to lean on a crutch, whatever that crutch may be. A lot of people it's alcohol, other people it's drugs, spending money, eating, all those things that each of us has that we lean on as a stress reliever, quote unquote. So all that's going really great. I weighed in the first time this last week at under 200 pounds. I had a 1 and as the first number of my weight. That hasn't happened in over 5 years. And so that alone has, solidified conviction, wanting to continue the journey and make sure that I reach my weight goals, my financial goals, and my, my not drinking for a year goal as well. So down 34.2 pounds this morning. Went to the doctor as I said I was going to. I'm still waiting on those results. I had to push it back by a week. I was super busy at work and had to reschedule that doctor's appointment. But I should be having those cholesterol results coming in with the fasting and using the MCT oil, making sure that that's not impacting my cholesterol in a negative way, because I want to make sure that this is still a healthy journey. So I've been including my doctor in that conversation. Here's my weight loss. Here's what I'm eating in my diet. All those changes that I've made within the parameters of my health and what I have going on as well there. So the next step that I've taken now is moving over into a financial focus. I've expanded my goal into a 2-year goal now. My car's about a year out from being paid off. Which would eliminate that car payment. And I did a bunch of research recently. I've been wanting to, I've been in that cycle of paying off minimum credit card payments to, chip away at principals on credit cards, which is a long process. If you have a decent credit card debt, as many of you know, paying the minimum payment could take you 5 years plus, to pay off that, because you're only eating up maybe 75-80% principal interest in just a small portion of principal that you're actually paying off. So, $100 payment may only be going, $10 towards the actual balance of the credit card, and everything else is going to pay profits to the bank. So, for me personally, and again, it's different in everybody's scenario. I have decided to take out a personal loan. I was able to get approved for that, to consolidate all of my credit cards into one monthly payment. Looked at what all my minimum payments were for the month and how much the loan would be. And it was only about $50 more a month for the loan versus paying all those minimum payments. Now, for the difference is it's a 2-year loan to be paid off in 24 months instead of who knows how long on the rest of the credit cards. Now, the key past that is not putting anything back onto the credit cards, keeping a zero balance, keeping those credit cards open so that it'll increase my available credit, to spend, but keeping those balances lower at zero to make sure that, the credit card score is going to go up and that I'm not adding to my overall debt. So as it sits right now, within 2 years, when I keep all those balances at zero. In fact, I've even cut up those credit cards, so I'll have to contact the bank to get a new card if I want to use them. Limiting that ability even to do that, to spend on them. I'll be debt free and have no payments on either my car or any credit card debt whatsoever in 2 years. So that's not a very long time. And just thinking about what I could do with that capital in terms of making personal investments, possibly buying a piece of real estate or a home at that point, and what it could do for my credit score. So that's something really exciting that I'm looking forward to is having that opportunity, and layering in another goal and another part of my life that could get better. So that's a new focus, a new thing that's going to be a challenge. It's going to be hard not to give into those temptations, because spending for myself or a lot of people is something that you can lean on as advice, when things get tough or you want to take a vacation or whatever it may be. So I'm going to save up that money and have cash in hand if I want to do something or buy something instead of putting it on credit. So the quote for this week: some people want it to happen, some people wish it would happen, others make it happen. That was from Michael Jordan. And I'm at the point now where I'm done wanting it to happen. I'm done wishing it would happen. I'm going to go out and make it happen. I hope you do too. Have an awesome week. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.